so let's get started. We have to create a character, and I'm going to explain to you why I choose what I do. So, for starters, I'm going to be a female, just because. And then I choose Cleric and the Master Key, because the key gets you into places, and the Cleric has heal. So, it just makes the start of the game a bit easier, okay, if you run Advestus. So you'll see what I mean anyway. Let's go.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath, the Scaleless, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Okay, so we're through the tutorial. Now, I don't want to talk through the whole game. I kind of want to tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to up my dex to start with, so I could use like a bow and things like that. And off the start of the game, we'll just go around and I'll get geared up. So before we run off to Undeadburg, we'll come up here. There's some homeward bones I want. This becomes a shortcut later on. Okay, so there's some homeward bones in this chest. There's like a morning star and some cracked orbs and Lloyd talisman. I'm not too worried about all that stuff. I'm not going to use these weapons, but I'm going to come down here just to show you. Like the Zweihander, which is down here, the two-hander, is a very powerful strength weapon. Highly recommended. But we're going to go with something a bit less amazing, I think, for this run. I'm not fully decided on what I want to use yet, but, you know, we'll discover that on the way. That crow thing's pretty cool. It's massive. I'll come down here, I'm going to reset. If you rest at a fire, it resets all the enemies. It's one of the first things that got me into Dark Souls was, you know, the art of the game. And this kind of eerie looking, huge crow. Yeah, I thought it was pretty epic. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna go down and get is there's a Firekeeper soul that's pretty easy to get to off the start of the game. These lifts actually stay where you place them. So I'm going to send this one back up, and the reason for that is because while we're down here we're probably going to die. So we might as well leave it up there where it is, so it's easy to get to a bit quicker. So we won't actually be coming to this area until a bit later. But we're just going to come down here to get an item that reinforces our Estus flask, which is that thing in the bottom left you can see, and it's kind of a drink that you use to heal yourself. So currently we can't even hit these. Oh, we can't even hit them, but they can hit us. I'm healing just so that, like, you know, we may be able to get out of here alive. You usually get knocked off the edge just here. Get up! They're hugging me to death. So if we didn't heal, we probably would have died then, but... So kind of always expect the worst, but plan for the best. It actually probably would be quicker if we died. So you remember we came from just the right here, through that door. We're not going to go back there. We're going to continue on, and now you'll see why we chose the master key. Well, one of the many reasons. Without it, you need an actual key in the game to unlock that, which you don't get for a while. So we're coming through here to get an armor set that I like to use for at least the start of the game. I think I might use it for the whole game. Well, most of the game in this playthrough. I'm not going to bother trying to kill anything. Oh, that's terrible luck. That thing. Oh. This toxic's gonna kill us, but we want to at least stay alive to get over here. The armor set's just here, so we should be good. Right, I might see if I can get out of here, because the next thing I want to get is our shield. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the shield with the amount of time this toxic takes to wear off. I don't have anything to heal it with. Yeah, those dudes that are spitting those darts at us, they're the ones that toxic you. These wasp things that are shooting stuff at us, they just poison you, which is a lot less lethal. I might equip a talisman actually and start using our heal to see how effective this is. Not bad. We got 5 of them as well. We may actually survive this. The only bad thing about this heal is it's a bit slower than taking Estus. So we're not going to go back there where we came from, we're going to keep running across this way. And we're going to heal when we need. Oh, we're going to be cutting this close. No reason to wake this guy up. There's a shield there that he's protecting, but we don't need it. Okay, so that toxic's finally worn off. We're out of heals, and we're out of Estus. That's okay. Just don't want to get hit. I'll send this back, just in case we die. There's a fire up here, but I'm not going to bother with it. Alright. So those are the main starting things that we want. I'll try and run over to the undead berg from here. We can get through here because we have the master key. Well, we've survived this long, we might as well. The Hydra's down here. You see that thing with all the snakeheads? I'm not going to bother trying to kill Havel because it'll just take ages. I can still hear him. He's just not giving up. He's still coming. Yeah, get out of here. Oh! Oh shit. Okay. Oh, why is this door closed? Alright, there's a bonfire just here. Oh. Oh, we're not going to be able to rest. Read message, of course. When you're fighting a bunch of people, it's best to try and not get shot. Oh. Try and not lock on, because it'll just throw off your perception. Should be good. Oh, we dodged that arrow sitting down. Okay, so this is practically the start of the game. You know, I'm going to run back to Firelink, just to show you how to properly get to this area. I kill a few of these dudes just so not too many of them follow me. Oh, the dragon. That was the Hellkite dragon. We'll see him again later. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, we're gonna die. Again, try not to lock on, just... Okay. Alright, we're good. Oh, we can heal again. Totally forgot about Estes. Oh, get out of my way. If we get down here quick enough, these dudes shouldn't have time to follow us. Alright, yeah, whatever. Rest. What? Oh, they're too close now, I think. Oh, remember I said don't lock on. Now I'm locking. I'm getting nervous. Alright, we're good. So, I'll show you what we got. So, that's our new shield, and I can fast roll with just this on. That's fine. Okay, I think we'll stop here. And I'll pick it back up later.